All right. Shadoobie. Here's my brother Cy in the house. What's crack-a-lacking? I don't know. We're about to head into 2024. Oh my! I remember when I was back in the 80s, and everybody was like, "Oh my, here comes my cat." He's like, "You on the microphone? We live, baby. Are we live? Oh yeah, get you some." Mm-hmm. She's trying to chew on the microphone. She's a good baby. She knows when we're live. I tell you what. So, anyways, yeah. Remember back in the 80s when we used to think about the year 2000? In the year 2000, there's going to be like, everything's going to be crazy. There's going to be flying cars. There's going to be everything, levitation, all the bullshit. Oh, my. Buenos dias. And here we are, 2023. Everything's still the goddamn same. Except it's getting worse. Except for that part. I don't fucking know. Except we are wasting trillions of dollars on talking about Mars and Venus and moons and shit. But we still got homeless vets chilling in the streets. That's okay. Another Quelo, they gotta love us in the morning. I don't know. It's just NASA, man. It's the big brother taking all our shit. And then they want more. When you give them an inch, they take 25 miles. I tell you what. Okay, enough about that. And we're back. I wanted to start it off with a song. Here we go. I'll be right back. Grab a refreshment.
To the hip, hop, the hip, to the hip, hop, you don't stop the rocker to the bang, bang, boogie. Say up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Now what you hear is not a test, I'm rapping to the beat. And me, the groove, and my friends are gonna try to move your feet. You see, I am Wonder Mike, and I like to say hello. Up to the light, to the white, the red, and the brown, the purple, and yellow. But first, I gotta bang, bang, the boogie to the boogie. Say up, jump the boogie to the bang, bang, boogie. Let's rock. You don't stop, rock the rhythm that'll make your body rock. Well, so far you've heard my voice, but I brought two friends along. And next on the mic is my man Hank. Come on, Hank, sing that song.
Check it out, I'm the CASN, the OVA, and the rest is FLY.
Skiddly bee
by the code of the doctor of the mix. These reasons I'll tell you why. You see, I'm 6'1" and I'm tons of fun, and I guess to a T. You see, I got more clothes than Muhammad Ali, and I dress so viciously. I got bodyguards, I got two big cars, that definitely ain't the whack. I got a Lincoln Continental, and a some new Cadillac. So after school, I take a dip in the pool, which is really on the wall. I got a color TV, so I can see the Knicks play basketball. Hear me talking about checkbook, but it costs more money than a sucker could ever spend. But I wouldn't give a sucker or a punk rockin' not a dime till I made it again. Everybody go, hotel, hotel.
It's a Holiday Inn.
Cause I'm gonna get a fly girl, gonna get some spank and drive off in a death OJ. Everybody go, hotel, hotel, Holiday Inn. Say if your girl starts acting up, then you take a friend.
Oh my! My cat's going crazy over here.
No, the beat don't stop until the break of dawn. I said a M-A-S, a T-E-R, a G with a double E. I said I go by the unforgettable.
She's trying to get funky now. Oh my!
My name is known all over the world by all the foxy ladies and the pretty girls. I'm going down.
Is that Sugar Plum in the house?
There ever could be. Now I'm feeling the highs and you're feeling the lows. The beat starts kicking into your toe. You start popping your fingers and stop.
Oh my! Thank God. That's a
That's some,
15-minute song. So I was.
that's
It was
some
gonna
old
be long,
school.
15 minutes. I was hoping somebody would come up. Otherwise, we was about to do a dance. A dance. What do they call it? A
Yeah,
rap battle.
I was
Some
looking for
shit.
my sheet of cardboard, man.
Oh yeah, bro. You didn't every time. Yeah, your parents didn't buy a fridge lately or a washer or dryer. She, you can get that. You can get that. Yeah. If you walk into junior high school in the '80s with a refrigerator box, you the man, bro. Tell you what.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was towards the end of my high school time. Well,
Yeah,
actually, that one was a little after my high school time, but
yeah.
yeah, I
I
definitely
forgot
remember all
you're an
that.
old bastard.
I
I
am
keep
an old bastard.
mm, yeah, but I'm like 10 years behind you, maybe.
So how's life in the big city?
Oh, I love it. Every day is a new beginning. And what about you,
What at? Hey, every day I can swing my feet over the bed.
Exactly?
Uh, it's a good day.
Hmm. As long as they land in your shoes. Otherwise, you got to call the old lady. Can you strap these fuckers on me? God damn it. I can't reach. Dadgummit.
Yeah, that's why I keep those vans right there, man. I can just slip my feet right into
Oh,
them. Don't
yeah.
have to tie them. Don't have to no Velcro.
Yes,
Just
exactly. I knew there was a reason behind your madness.
oh, there's always a method to the madness, man.
Right on, brother.
I don't tell too many people that it's a pathetically disgusting health issues, but
Yeah. Hey,
uh,
we are what we are, and that's all what we are.
the funny part was, I wore those things for since what 82,
Me too.
and they went out of style, and I kept wearing them, and
You know
people
what happened to me? They fucking ruined my feet, man, because they're just flat with no supports or none of that shit.
no support at all. You step on anything sharp, it's gonna end up in your foot.
No, I'm not talking about that. I just mean just flat foot syndrome. That fucking
Yeah,
shit. There's no arches or any of that shit. It's just flat sole, no cushion. It's
yeah.
for skaters. It's for skaters, bro.
Yep, that's
And
where
young
I got my first pairs.
me too.
My second cousin, he was a big skater out in California, and he sent me a pair, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
Then I found a place fairly close to here that sold them, and I've been wearing them ever since then. And they went out of style for 20 or 30 years, and now everybody's wearing them.
And it was even what about the other one was the Chuck Taylors, the Converse.
Yeah, Converse, Chuck Taylor's. I
Yeah.
remember my mom in high school, no, junior high school. We had to have tennis shoes, and my mom, yeah, we were poor. She was a cheapskate. She
Yeah.
she would buy us tennis shoes that would had like a little plastic string, had them hanging on racks at
Oh my.
Kmart,
Mm.
and they told us we had to have Converse because our basketball floor in the gym, where gym
Non-marking
class
zone.
was.
Is that what
Yeah,
it was?
we had to have Chuck Taylors, and back then they were like $6, and I remember her raising
Oh.
hell about having to pay $6, man.
Oh my. Yeah. I remember when I had to go have a permission slip to go on the field trip, but in order to go, you have to have $12. But you ain't going. What the fuck? What? Come on, everybody's going. Ask your dad. I don't know.
Yeah, that's when I decided, hell, I was already well before then mowing yards, cleaning gutters, making
Yeah,
my own
me
money.
too.
Because if I
Yeah,
wanted to do something, I had to pay for it myself.
that's how I started too. I I lived in like 100 unit apartment complex, and I went door to door to see if everyone needed their bathroom cleaned or their car washed, anything. I went to the manager. I said, "I'll pick up trash." I was making bank from the age of
Shit, I used to
Well,
rake leaves and shit for all the neighbors,
oh yeah, and lawn
and
mowing. Oh,
and a lot of times, they didn't have much money, but they would give me their empty Coke bottles, and I would take them down to the store and cash them in.
hell he is.
Kitty XO, good morning.
Kitty,
Yeah,
gonna
kitty,
be a
kitty.
sister. Yeah, kitty. Oh, my cat just came running. Oh my. Okay.
Gonna get back on that microphone.
Yeah. She's going to bed, she said. All right, sister.
I don't blame her. Well, that tells you she's got more sense than we do.
Thanks for popping in. Oh yeah, I don't got no sense. No sense at all, I say.
I got 5 cents.
Okay. Oh, what's up, my nickel?
Oh, I know that voice. I was looking at the chat, and I didn't even have to go back to the panel. I didn't know he was on the panel.
Oh yeah.
I didn't think either one of y'all noticed it. I was just
Oh
sitting there
yeah. And you can't come up unless I put you up. So I knew. Steve, I didn't want to give it away. I was waiting for it to be a surprise.
As soon as I heard that voice, I knew exactly who it was.
The basketball guru. I tell you.
That Kentucky basketball guru.
No, I don't think so. Indiana.
Guru. I know. I'm just giving you shit.
Me too. We fuck with each other just because.
Hey, my best 2 videos and watches with viewers is the 2 I did on South Carolina women. That's up there nearly there. One's probably going to hit 2,000, and one was right at 2,000.
Now was the title South Carolina women? Because that could explain it. They were like, "Oh, South Carolina women. Oh yeah, let's check this." Click. That's clickbait.
How good really are the South Carolina women Gamecocks?
Oh my, that's clickbait.
That did
well. See, you got all those perverts in there, those trainees in there. They thought they was gonna find some good shit.
You said Gamecock? That's clickbait.
Yep.
They're called the South Carolina Gamecocks. That's correct. And Boise, what's the Boise? Z? What? They're the Boise
the Cowboys.
Okay.
Broncos. Duh. BOICE.
And it's Tennessee Volunteers.
Yes, sir. I was watching a little video earlier. Man, I think we're going to be screwed in our bowl game, and we're going to have to hit that portal hard next year because basically our starting running backs are gone, and every one of our starting defensive backs are gone.
Now, when you say gone, they're going to go ahead and go to the pros, or they graduated?
Well, one of them graduated. A couple of them were 6-year seniors, and the rest of them are transferring in the portal. So next year is going to be tough. This bowl game is going to be tough.
Do a bowl game, but I don't know which one it is. I know we signed up. We got into a bowl game, but I don't know. It's not.
So y'all want the bad news?
Yeah, let's get it.
Let's
get it while it's hot, babe.
Yeah, let's go. We're sending $250 million to Ukraine now, and they still want $60 billion more to send to them after the first of the year.
Yeah, and we got veterans living on the street. That pisses me off.
I know it. And yeah, so I mean, it's just a sinkhole. It's just they're going to get deep. How many rounds of ammo?
Wait, they want to take away Social Security, but they can still pay trillions to motherfuckers that we have nothing to do with.
I know it, and we're paying some of that.
We're
money
paying them. Yeah,
it goes for infrastructure to pay people's pensions and to pay them like for working when they're not really working.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's bullcrap.
They're like,
So-
oh, instead, let's shut that down. It's just these people that paid in their whole time, their life, and we'll just give it for free to some donkeys that nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah, I think Nichols are right. It's coming.
Mm.
I don't think it's going to be in my lifetime, but it's coming.
The 30, I think it was 33 million rounds of ammo. It was up there. It was up there for the ammo. And so now, see, we won't be able to get any because they'll be sending everything over there to them. And that'll make
the smart ones of us have already got them.
Well, you probably make your own.
No, I have never got into reloading. I probably should, but right now, I couldn't tell you how many cases of ammo I've got. It's ridiculous.
Plus, that's a lot of work. Reloading a lot of those, it's a lot of work. I mean, for an 80-year-old in Kentucky to reload a whole case of shells. Come on, brother.
Yeah, it's easier to hit the gun shop and just buy a case at a time.
There you go.
But my brother, the only person I know has probably got more ammo than my brother, it would be Ted Nugent.
America, Silver Patriot.
Ted Nugent.
Possibly Cyclops Tax.
Maybe.
Is there a pallet in your living room?
Yeah.
If so, you may be a redneck.
Yeah, you got that right.
So, all we can do, I mean, if all the leaders that's in there stay in there, if there's no change at all, they'll just continue doing this stuff. And I don't, like I said, I'm for Israel to win, but I think they already have enough stuff to get the job done. I don't think we really need to send them anything new. I just don't.
Me neither. I don't think it's none of our fucking business.
Well, they're our only ally in the Middle East, and we need at least one ally in the Middle East.
We can give them intelligence and say, hey, you got so-and-so coming in to your left, you got so many coming in to your right. We can do that.
Well, that's why they got 2 aircraft carrier convoys floating around out there in the Med.
Ain't nobody giving us no intelligence. Am I wrong?
No, they do. They do. But, Egypt told Israel, you're going to have this problem. It's coming. We already know. We've got intelligence that says they're going to try something. And they let it happen. Egypt, why would you not believe
it's in the Bible, ain't it? Where it says at the end of times, Jerusalem will come under attack. And I
think it'll be split in half. If I understand it right, it's partially occupied. I think at that time it'll be partially occupied. I believe that's right.
Buddy, good morning, buddy. Well, I guess
Brother Spud.
Good day, his time.
G'day. How you going?
How you going?
Going well, mate. Going well.
So Netanyahu's done one way or the other because it happened while he was in there, and he got a big black eye for that. And then if he goes with this plan and he don't carry it out, if he doesn't get all of them as he's promising, which I don't think is possible, he's gone.
Hold on. This is the thing. This is the thing that trips me out. Go when a policy is made, it takes 8 to 10 years for it to before you see what happens with it, and then so every new president comes in with some bullshit that the guy before him started, and now he gets blamed for it. And he was in office when all this happened. Well, that's because douchebag before him set it all up. Am I wrong?
I want you to remember that when Trump wins re-election, that anything that goes wrong is Biden's fault.
Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. That's not how it is. They don't. They're not responsible for anything really. They're just mouthpieces, bro. They don't get to decide shit. Are you retarded? You think you're gonna give fucking my great grandpa the fucking keys to the world? Fuck no. He got handlers. He got speech writers. He's got everyone telling him what the fuck. He's a puppet. That's it. Same with all of them.
Yeah, Nickel, about what you said about Netanyahu, is as long as this shit is going on with Hezbollah and Hamas and the Houthis, he's not going anywhere. If it ends, they'll probably boot him out.
Yep. I think he's coming to an end.
Who's that?
Netanyahu.
Benjamin Netanyahu.
Oh yeah. Man, everybody's going to an end. That's only a matter of time. But where are we going to end up in this ocean of chaos? I wonder. Not we, but we as a civilization,
Well, I think the U.S. will end up third world. That's what I think.
Could happen.
We need another hospital here. We need to
Look
build
how
another
lazy
hospital.
we're all lazy and fat and fucking yeah, man, bro. China's got it.
Screw it!
Over
I'm
us.
taking my shit. I'm gonna move to the Philippines and
See,
to find a place next door to cooking in a mo.
cooking in a bow.
Get some of that good food.
I want to.
Fucking
That's
A.
what I like to do. I like to buy a house for Philippines for the winter months.
Me too. Everyone that I've heard that moved from here to the Philippines says, bro, it's a million times better. There's not, you don't even trip. Just come on over.
Why don't you two go together and buy a home, and then I'll just pay
You
a
can
little
sleep
rent
on the
for-
couch.
Yo,
Yeah,
you
sleep on
got
the
more
couch.
money than me and Pops put together. What are you talking about? You buy a home. Me and
Oh,
Pops,
shit.
me and Pops will just live in the garage, man.
Yeah, on bunk beds. Shit.
I got dibs on the top.
Yeah, I love the bottom. That's the top is the worst. You got to climb your ass up there and jump your fat ass off of there.
Just roll off and land in those vans.
With no padding. Y'all nasty.
Yeah, you got the no padding part right.
Did anyone have a brilliant Christmas? I don't know.
I probably had about the same as you. Did you get together with your family?
Nope.
I
puked.
I just had mom
I
here.
puked and I shitted myself. That was about it. Oh, I fed the cat. That's about it, brother.
So what did you have to eat?
It was a good one. Flour tortilla tacos with refried beans.
For Christmas?
Yeah, man.
It sounds good.
No turkey, no
Oh,
ham.
man. Oh, hell no. I can't. You know how much a turkey is? $30, brah.
How about a
I'd
ham?
rather buy a fucking ounce of silver for 27.
Yeah, the old lady cooked a big breakfast, which she always does on Christmas morning. You know, country ham, potatoes, fried eggs, gravy, and then the rest of the holidays, I slept most of that day, and then one of my uncles is in a nursing home going through rehab for a stroke, and he was by himself, and his wife, she's still alive. That's my only blood aunt that I've got that's still alive. Went and hung out with him for a while because I couldn't bear the thought of them being by themselves.
Can he still see or think or talk or any? Or
yeah. He lost a lot of strength in his lower body. So he's not in the nursing home part. He's in like the rehab part.
So he's still mentally there. That's cool.
Yeah. As much as you can be when you're 89.
Yeah, I'll never be 89. I swear.
Hell no. Me neither.
I won't even be 59. Maybe.
Spud wants some Thailand women. I tell you, they are brown, my friend. Very brown. They're the brownest of the Asian group. They look like they have
What,
it
the
suntan all year
Filipinos?
long. Huh?
The Filipinos? Or who are you talking about?
No, Thailand. What he's
Oh,
talking.
yeah. Huh. As far as you were saying, though, Steve, what's the difference between country ham and regular ass fucking ham? I want to know.
Country ham is salt cured. It's
Oh,
very salty.
that's the best part. Right on.
Oh yeah, I have to take an extra blood pressure pill, but it's worth it.
Mm.
You can make gravy with that too, you know.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
my.
Well,
Yeah,
she also fried a bunch of bacon, and she made bacon out of that. And I take the drippings from the country ham, and I make red eye gravy.
Drippings. We all know about drippings. Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
you know, I think only people in the South know about red eye gravy.
I never heard of it, but I heard
you
about
dip it.
drippings.
I like
Yeah.
dipping bread and eating it.
Oh yeah, well, dripping. Well, it's like all the the fat and the grease that cook out of the country ham when you fry it, because it's just in slices.
Oh,
You take that and you mix a little coffee with it, and some people use a little flour to thicken it up. But we usually leave it a little bit runny. But man, with biscuits or bread, you sop up that red eye gravy.
Oh, my.
It's good, and I don't even like coffee.
Oh, by Spud Lee. Telling Sheila's a hot I can cook. I'm a hungry. Oh, my. That was my best Spud Lee.
Yeah, but that sounds like them Filipino Sheilas. They the same way.
Mm.
Until they hit about 45. A lot of them, when they're young, they're gorgeous. They hit about 45, the wheels fall off the bus.
Oh, God. All of a sudden, the front butt bigger than the back butt.
Mhm.
Hey, it's coming down now.
But they can cook. He ain't lying there.
That's right. That's right.
And the cool thing about it is it's almost all delicious, and it's all healthy.
Mm. Yeah. That's why. I think I don't the word health is the definition of healthy is just the slowest possible rate of death. Other than that, you're still it just means you're dying slower than everyone else. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have that problem. I'm on the fast track.
Me too. I see. I'm on the
Yeah, but
conveyor belt. Shit.
a lot of that stuff, do this, do that, and you'll live longer.
Yeah, it's all bullshit.
Yeah, I'm going.
Fucking,
But if you don't enjoy it, if you're eating paper or cardboard, I don't even want to do
or
that.
bugs, ants, cockroaches. Fuck no. I'm good.
Cockroach.
Cockroacha. Simmer down now.
And even let's say you got 5 more years. Let's say you did.
Yeah.
What are you going to do in your 80s in 5 years? You're just going to sit around?
Yeah. Suffer and be in pain and act fucking. I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't.
there's no way I'm ever going to see 80s. I'm going to do good to hit 60, and that's only
Me too.
10 months away.
Yeah, that's like if we're all in prison and we all have our get out date. Nobody's jealous. Nobody's like, what? You get to stay longer? Wait, I want to stay. No, let me go. Yeah, you know how it is. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but not right now.
I've heard where joggers they jogged every day of their life and they dropped dead.
Fall over dead, yeah. Look what Spud said. He said at least they're good cooks. You don't look at the mantelpiece while you're stoking the fire.
No, but you might set your beer on it. Hey, a bee.
Put that beer. Hold my beer. right between those wrinkles.
Oh yeah, it has an imprint from years of holding a bee. Y'all nasty. We're talking about Thailand like that. Mm. Let's do a song.
I
Anybody
got a
ready?
better idea. Let's do a song.
Oh my! I think I got one. See,
I
you cut
know
me
you
off
got
guard.
one.
Oh, here we go, babe. Oh,
It's probably
all right, all
sweet
right, all right.
potatoes.
No, oh, we could do that one too later. Hold up, that could be next. This one's called Suzy Q by Don Giannico.
Baby, I love you.
All right, I got him up on the screen. All right, all right, all right. You notice how that water bottle is lined up perfectly to water the fake tree? Mm. You can't write that. All right. Anyways, that was me and Steve. Steve was on the keyboard. That was me on the guitar, trying to do some Suzy Q. Mm.
Yeah, that was me. About as wide as my keyboard.
Ah! Now you can tell by the
Yeah.
shoes. It's him.
Y'all know Just Stack It that's on here, his channel?
Nope. Not
Who?
me.
Just Stack It.
I
Just
think
stack
I've
it.
seen that name. It's not ringing a bell though.
Yeah, he searches a lot, searches coins.
I
Oh,
don't know him.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I don't watch.
Yeah, I can't watch none of that shit, bro. People are on for
he,
3 hours searching goddamn pennies. No, I'm good.
he
Can't do it.
yeah, but he's leaving, so he's giving his channel up.
All right. Peace out, brother. I can't watch that shit. I don't know how people. That's like watching golf. I'd rather watch golf than a penny hunt. I don't know.
Yes, that shit's enough to make a one-eyed bastard go cross-eyed.
I guess there is somebody out there that finds $1 billion penny once in a while, but that's not my gig.
Yeah, more power to him.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute myself for a minute. I gotta get ice pack. His phone's getting hot.
All right, brother.
I shall return.
Okay. Let's see. What do we have? I got a couple of good ones. I want to do this one more time. Even though it's a Christmas song, I want to do it one more time because it's my favorite. It is a classic. Uh-oh. As I'm looking, I see some good shit down here. Big Poe, take the whiskey. I'm gonna play this one. Big Poe, take the whiskey, babe. Big Poe in the house.
Lately the whiskey tastes too good, and I ain't been living like I should. The devil's got a hold on me, and I wonder if I'll ever be set free. Lord, I wonder, is there a heaven up there for me? For me. I'm down at the bottom now, but I'm down on bended knee. Yeah, yeah. I know it's a problem now, but there ain't no saving me. And I feel inside I've lost my mind, but it's in me to believe I'm not okay, this is not the way. Lord, show me what I need and take this whiskey. Lord, take this whiskey. Lately I can't escape my past. I drink it away in a whiskey glass. The bottle's got a hold on me, and I wonder if I'll ever be set free. Lord, I wonder, is there a heaven up there for me? For me. I'm down at the bottom now, but I'm down on bended knee. Yeah, yeah. I know it's a problem now, but there ain't no saving me. And I feel inside I've lost my mind, but it's in me to believe I'm not okay, this is not the way. Lord, show me what I need and take this whiskey. Lord, take this whiskey.
Take it.
And give it to me.
These things will change.
Y'all ain't got no good whiskey in Tennessee.
I'm way too blessed to feel it.
Oh, simmer down now.
That's the nastiest shit I ever seen. That sour mash. Oh my! How close are you to that place, Lynchburg?
About 45 minutes.
Holy shit! So you must have been there a few times.
Yeah, I went through it. You can do tours
Yeah.
down there at the Jack Daniels distillery. God, it's been 20 years ago. It was interesting.
Every Saturday. I'm new. Show me the ropes.
Yeah, I used to be a huge bourbon drinker, but then I started drinking that Canadian blended whiskey, which is a whole lot smoother.
That's what I use. I'll tell you. I've been at it for decades and I've figured it out. Yeah.
Then you went to Bud Light. We all know.
No, I gave up beer. I had to give up beer in my 30s. Beer quit working a long time ago. Mm. It used to be fine, but nah. Now it take me 2 30 packs just to get a buzz.
It's give me a bottle of tequila. I'll be all right.
Canadian whiskey, mostly wine. Wine is my go to every night. It's all about the wine, the vino, the grapes. Hey, Jesus turned water into wine. How bad can it be? Mm.
He definitely did.
I don't think it's anything like that y'all drink today, though.
No, it was different, but yeah, he was at a
It probably,
wedding, and
it
they
probably,
back then that was part of what part of the wedding festivities. The after wedding festivities, they would feed everybody, give them wine. They ran out of wine, and Jesus turned
Mate,
water into wine.
why would they call it wine if it wasn't wine? Is
it
that what you're saying?
was, it
Oh,
was, but it probably was only
just didn't have
2%.
no alcohol. Okay, it was 2%. See,
Probably
back
something,
then that was
probably.
enough because nobody had a tolerance back then. 2%
Well,
would fuck you up.
well, mainly because most of the water in that area wasn't worth drinking, so they
Yeah,
had to
you had to be.
process it into wine to make it worth drinking.
Yeah, you
That's
had
how it
to.
is
Yeah,
in Marching. I tell you, that's how it is here. That's the only reason I make it. Mm. I tell you, well, you
just
can't drink
just
Marching water unless you treat
just
it with alcohol. Mm.
just like if you drank water out of the river, you'd want to put it through some filtration system.
Or at least put some fucking alcohol in there. Kill that shit. You know what I
Yeah.
found out? You can purify water with the sun. If you just put it on like a, I don't know, a flat thing, and you just go around it with a magnifying glass, UV light will just kill everything in that shit. Have you heard that one? Same
Yeah,
thing with your mouth. If you just open your mouth and point it towards the sun, that UV light will kill like half the bacteria on in your mouth and on your teeth.
yeah, but the sunburn on your tongue would feel good though.
That's why you can't eat no pussy for like 2 weeks after. But at least you got fresh breath, cabron.
To tell me this, do you see anybody sunning tea anymore?
Doing
Sun
what?
tea, sun tea. You leave it.
Sun tea?
Yeah, you put it out.
Occasionally,
Huh?
My son still does it. Yeah, he does.
yeah, I know a couple of people that do.
That was big for a while.
Yeah, I think it's only for old people now. But my dad taught my son how to do it, so my son still does it. He's yeah. I don't like tea myself unless it's full of sugar and peaches or some shit.
Well, that was me. I was a sweet tea addict for years, and then I started dropping kidney stones like crazy. So I thought, okay, I'll just switch over to Mountain Dew, and
Oh god, that's
it
even
didn't get worse, but it didn't get better.
worse. I
So
just
now
watched
I've
this
been I've
video.
been drinking the shit out of water, man. Golly,
Me too.
I'm I'm so sick
My
of
new
water.
favorite. I tell you though, I watched this fucking I don't know what it is, a documentary or something, whatever you call it, infomercial, where they said eminent or no Mountain Dew and M&Ms though. Uh, they both got banned from like Switzerland and Sweden and fucking a bunch of Ukraine. You can't even buy that shit because the shit that makes it yellow like that is it's a certain chemical that's fucking what are they radioactive. It's something like Chernobyl shit. That's why it glows like
Well,
that, bro.
I always heard red coloring.
Oh
It,
yeah, red or yellow,
It
any
that
coloring
that
is
that
bad.
was that old red dye number 3. They used to put it in M&Ms.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
and
was
Skittles.
carcinogenic.
It still is.
man, I probably ain't no telling how many of those with that on it.
Hmm. I wonder how many. Yeah. What if all food? why do we need food coloring? What if all food was just brown, like the way it comes out after we eat it? It's all brown.
Oh
You got,
Lord.
you got brown. Everything is brown. We don't need no coloring on it. Fuck off.
Oh, it's all about marketing to suck people
Yeah,
in.
exactly. The color, yeah, color what makes kids want it. And if it was all brown, yeah, they'd be like, well, do you want this brown one or this one brown one? I'll just take the brown one. I know.
Yeah,
Like, I don't want
I like my Reese's cups. They're brown.
it.
I love the hell out of those things.
I used to. They were my favorite growing up, but I got
I,
burned out. Yeah.
I still have the old lady buy a big pack of them every now and then, and
The minis.
I'll go hard on those for a couple of months until I get sick of it,
Exactly.
and then I'll switch over to what is it, the Hershey's with almonds
Oh, bye.
for
You're
a couple of
killing me.
months until I'm sick of them, and
You're killing me, bro.
I got to rotate my chocolate.
Yes.
I like
Dark,
mountains.
dark
like
chocolate.
Coconut. But now if they're stale, they ain't no good, man. You don't
Yeah,
even want.
I cannot eat those things. That coconut, the only coconut. I mean, I like raw coconut. My mom used to make a homemade coconut cake, which was delicious. But any kind of candy with coconut in it, I never could stand.
Mm, I love it. Remember those little candies? They were brown, white, and pink, and they were full
Oh,
of
like the little
Oh,
ball shaped.
yeah, like little squares
yeah.
in the bulk section. Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were called, but I love the shit out of them.
Brock's made them.
Yep, they're pink, white, and brown, and they all and then
When I was a kid, the grocery stores, Brock's had a whole
oh yeah,
section where you could fill up bags and pay by the weight.
me too. And they also had a little box where you could put a dime in and take one to just to sample it.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I remember what was it? Those Brock's. They called them caramel kisses, just little squares of caramel.
Candy corns.
No, it's just caramel, just brown
Oh
caramel.
yeah.
That was so freaking good.
Fuck
I like the
yeah.
jellies. Raspberry jelly with chocolate. You
Mm.
can buy a little box of those. I love them things. I don't think you can get them anymore. I don't see them in Meyer. I don't think I've seen them at Kroger. I don't
I
believe
was
you can
all
get
about Raisinets. Remember that?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
You can't go to the movies without getting some Raisinets. I tell you what.
the raisins dipped in chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
And see what's that other one?
Junior mints.
Yeah, I remember
I
those.
don't know. I always liked the 5 gallon buckets of popcorn when I went to the movies.
Milk
Yeah,
duds.
and then you dump your milk duds or your M&Ms into your
Oh
popcorn.
yeah, milk duds. Yeah, I forgot about milk duds. Yeah,
I know. I don't see them anymore.
those were the bomb.
Whoppers, you still get those.
Yeah, I like Whoppers.
You know what I ain't seen since I was a kid? Nico wafers. Is there any of those still around? Remember them?
Yeah, they were like pink, different colors, but had
They're
like
like
a little bit of something in the middle of them.
little potato chips or something.
They
But they
looked
were like,
like the bottom of they looked like the bottom of a Vans. Had that,
oh,
that
I don't
like
know.
that shape on top. It was. I don't know if it was squares or little crisscrosses, but
They were little circles in a tube. Like, yeah. If you don't know, then
no.
I
So
can't tell you.
we're thinking about something else.
Nico wafer. They were in.
You
Yeah.
remember the wax that had the juices in it?
Oh God, that's nasty. Yeah, I
Oh, I
remember
love
it.
those things. I could chew that wax way after I got done.
Oh God,
I love.
you might as well buy a candle. Fuck.
A Kool-Aid candle.
And then it was what? Remember that was something you like blew like a whistle, and then it was you chewed it up, and it was kind of waxy and all. But I think you could actually swallow that. You couldn't swallow I guess it was bottle caps. Bottles. Oh, bottles. I think that's what they called them. But you couldn't really swallow the wax part, but you could the other ones that it was like, you don't remember that? It's like you blew like a whistle of a thing, and then but you could chew
Blow
it up.
pop. It's
It was flavored.
a lollipop with gum inside. The blow pop. I
remember
remember
that.
No.
remember
I do
now and
remember
later.
blow pops. Blow pops were good.
Now and later's, and then there was Tootsie
Oh,
Pop.
I loved those when I was a kid. That's one of the things I would take
Yes.
the Coke bottles down to the store and trade them in and buy me
5 packs
a
of now
few.
and later.
Yeah, especially the banana ones, man. Ugh.
And the Tootsie Rolls, you used to get the little bank with it. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
Those are worth bucks now at the banks, the actual banks. People collect those. Those are worth some bucks.
Everything from the 60s is worth bucks now.
If they're metal, if they're all metal, they're worth more than
Yeah.
the metal and the cardboard ones.
Same thing with silver. If it's clad, it ain't worth as much as a 90%. You got 1 year difference.
You know why we had the 40%? You know the story behind that is why we ended up with 40% silver coins.
I'd rather hear it from you.
You must be desperate then. But what happened was they already decided they were going to do away with silver and coinage. Yeah. Well, they already made so many of the 64s, and they had all the silver left over, and so to get rid of it, they weren't supposed to ever have the 40%ers, but to get rid of it, they went ahead and did that to get rid of it.
Melted them together and formed a.
Well, why didn't they just sell it? See, the government are morons. Why didn't they just sell it for the silver content and take that money and put it back in? I know what they're saying. The government can't make a profit or something. So I guess that's why they just did it in coins.
Shit. They make
I mean,
more
you think
profit
about it back 65 through 69, silver wasn't worth shit compared to what it is today.
$4 an ounce or something back then?
It was less than that.
Well, why didn't they just go ahead and make a 1965 and make it 90% silver? You know, instead of doing the 40% stuff. I don't understand why.
I agree.
I wish there was no 40%, but
I like them. I like them. I like the Ike dollar. I love the Ike dollar. I got a bunch of those. I'm bidding on some right now, and I probably will get them for around 10 each or 11, and I'm going to get me some more of them. I like them.
I'm not a big fan of them, but if I can get them cheap enough, I'll buy them. But they got to be cheap.
Yeah, not me. Same with war nickels. Fuck that shit.
35%.
Yeah, but you're getting nickel and you're getting silver.
I'm good.
Yes, Sterling. He's the war nickel.
That's like
wizard.
Go around and pick up washing machines just to scrape the copper out of them and get $3.
Yeah, it's not
worth it. Yeah,
no. I know Thule, she has like I guess a garage where she's at. She's got all kinds of that kind of stuff in there. I'm going, I guess if it's free, but you still got to haul it off.
Yeah.
Now copper, if you pick that up, pretty good deal if it's free. And there's quite a few on here that get it because the industry they work in, apparently they don't. Their companies they work for don't recycle it. They just tell them they can have it, so they take it and they recycle.
Either that or they're straight fucking stealing from their boss. Hey, it took 400 yards when it only took 200, and they're like, "Okay, you're good." That brings me to a song. I don't know if I've played it here before for you guys. You ever heard of it? Yeah, no, it's a good one, brother. It's about stealing copper though. But hold on. Oh God!
Where does he find these songs at?
Him and Spud, they can find some doozies.
It's a meth smoking woman in love with a copper stealing man.
Oh, I've heard that.
Oh, yeah, we've
I
heard that.
definitely have heard that.
All right, here we go. Daggum. Make sure you listen to the words because the shit's classic.
It's hilarious. And a one and a two.
A long time forgotten, her hygiene is filled by the way. And the good life it promised ain't what she's living today. But she never complains about the bad times or the hard crimes he done. She just talks about the next fix he has, all the tweaking to come. Oh, she's a meth-smoking woman in love with a copper-stealing man. She loves to get high and she lost her kids. She don't give a damn. Through jail stints and rehab, they walk through this world hand in hand. Oh, this meth-smoking woman loving a copper-stealing man. He waits till nighttime, gets his flashlight and toolkit again. While you're on vacation, he'll steal the wipes from your house, my friend. You may think his life's crazy, but he's doing the best that he can. A meth-smoking woman's in love with a copper-stealing man. She's a meth-smoking woman in love with a copper-stealing man. Yes, she loves to get high and she lost her kids. She don't give a damn. Her eyes say she's plastered, got sores on her face and her hands. A meth-smoking woman's in love with a copper-stealing man. She's a meth-smoking woman in love with a copper-stealing man.
I don't know. Takes all kinds, I reckon.
Have mercy. Barbarino, how you doing, Mama?
Barbara Ann. Bar. Oh, Barbara Ann. What's up, Barb? Love you.
She's missing Bingo. I'll give her an update if she don't know. He's
Oh my.
he keeps talking about like there's 40 people, 40 players all the time, but I haven't seen 40 many. I've seen, I think he's averaging around 30 players, but he has
Who we
picked up a
talking
bunch of new people. Huh?
Who are we talking about?
Who's your stacker bingo? Barbara used to play.
Oh, right.
79, her, hardcore. And he has picked up a lot of new people. So,
Man, I've never had 30 people on a stream.
And I've never gave two shits about bingo.
I used to work at a bingo parlor, believe it or not, in LA.
You don't get the prizes you used to get the first 3 years he was on. So a lot of them just don't understand it because it's kind of more technical now. And he's going to make changes. I keep thinking like I'm talking to her directly. He's going to change it again in January. So I don't. He's got duck races now with it. I mean, he's done
Oh
all
my!
kinds.
Those
Done all
duck
kinds.
races piss me off.
But
Fuck the
you know,
duck race.
but you know, if you change it a lot, you're gonna lose people every time you change it. You're gonna
I-19. I-19. Bingo! Oh shit!
I know some of the ladies in the community that
Oh yeah,
do the bingos. God, man, they get absolutely evil.
Exactly. I used to work there was like 300 blue hairs in one building with 1,000 sheets and daubers, and I was the caller, and they'd be like, "Slow down," or some shit. I'd be like, "Hey, you're going." Yeah, man. I'm like,
They make some serious money. The people that run it, they sell daubers.
Oh fuck yeah! And they sell scratchers in the meantime, or
and they
little
sell
pull tabs.
And see, they were allowed to keep smoking in there. You know, other places where we're at, the outlaws smoking inside, but they got an exemption, so you can still smoke in there.
Well, it was a nonprofit organization. It was for a rehab facility for dope addicts and alcoholics, and so that was their main revenue stream. Was they ran 3 bingo halls, and they would send us out. When I was in the rehab, they would send us in buses, and we would go and run the damn thing. You know what I mean?
And so I had an office down the hall from there, so there was 2 ways to get in there. They had to come down my hall or whatever. I used to sell Bowie knives, pocket knives, baseball cards to them, and I sold what?
The fuck is a Bowie knife?
Bowie
knife?
A
Bowie? Bowie, not Bowie.
Whatever. Anyway, it's a real nice big knife. And
a Bowie knife is the one that floats in the ocean. It's a Bowie.
And I'd sell them lighters for $1. Well, they had to pay $1 a piece for them there. Well, that ticked them off because that was taking sales away from them. And then after that, sometimes, you know, they would usually you had to catch them on the way back if they had any money left, if you really wanted to sell something, because they wanted all their money for bingo, you know. But yeah, they make big bucks in there, I think.
Yeah, they do. They supported a huge rehab off of that shit.
Who's Dimey?
Who's Dimey? Come on up. Oh, is it Dimebag Daryl?
Oh.
That's Dimebag Daryl. I can tell it. This is the kind of video. This is the kind of stuff he puts up. Oh my!
And he's in Canada.
We're driving in Canada, in Vancouver.
Fucking A. Have you ever met Van City Van Life? His name is Chrome Valdez. You met him? Holy shit! He's in your town.
I didn't meet him, but I follow his channel.
Oh, he's in your.
I never met him.
Have you been to Nanaimo?
Nanaimo's on the island, so that's a ferry ride away.
Yeah, you never been there? Oh my! I want to go.
I've heard about those Canadians riding ferries.
They do be riding ferries, I tell you what. Oh my! Puff the Magic Dragon.
Uncalled for joke. I apologize.
I wouldn't even have thought of it. That was genius. Right there.
Well, you know, I had pseudo in mind when that came up.
They've got enough problems.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! That looks like a beautiful area. That looks like a beautiful spot, bro. Those trees are old.
Brother, there ain't a house in this area that isn't well over a couple $1 million. I ain't kidding you now. This is
we have one of those.
If you don't have a trust fund.
Yes, we have one of those in Boise. It's called Harrison Boulevard, and it's every freaking house is $1 million or a freaking mansion. Everyone, that's where everyone goes for trick or treat. Imagine that.
Oh,
we're going to Harrison Boulevard. They're giving out fucking.
Each year, when they let you put out whatever you want, and the trash man will take it, you gotta zoom past their trash before the trash man gets it. They throw out
yeah.
stuff that's good to all y'all. I
Ah.
want it.
The lettuce ain't
I don't
even
want them
brown
to
yet.
throw that out. I can fix
I'm
it.
eating it. This donut doesn't even have any mold on it. Let me get that.
It's only got one bite out of it, for fuck's sake. They're throwing away perfectly good food.
What's that thing that's on the side of the corner? It ain't a telephone booth, is it? Y'all still have telephone booths?
No, I don't see no telephone booth. Talking about that. What? Oh,
I'm
that's
trying
a
to figure out what
power
that blue light is.
The
Yeah.
street lights here have the blue tinge.
Oh, I thought it was your
I don't
window
know why.
tint.
No, we'll get to some white lights up here.
Oh, there's some
There's a group that are purple. I don't know why.
for the Vikings.
I think it's because they got extra LED laser rays in them.
Nah, it's the Vikings.
Poor Vikings.
God damn it. I had to
Yeah.
say it.
Come from the land of the ice and snow with the midnight sun where the hot springs roll.
Fucking A.
Rush, baby.
Hammer of the gods will drive our car to new lands. Fight
Valhalla.
the horde, sing and cry. Valhalla, I am coming. On we sweep with thrashing engine.
Yes, sir.
With thrashing hamsters in this car. This is the one with 3 or 4 hamsters on a wheel. They're well fed.
Yeah.
Just keep tossing those peanuts up front. You'll be all right.
Actually, I put it through the high-end car wash the other day, and I can see that the water's beating on off it as if I'd actually waxed it. So I'm reasonably happy with that. Now the high-end car wash does cost a fuckload, but at least I didn't have to do it.
Wait, what's the difference between the low end and the high end car wash? One breaks your antenna and the other one don't.
Actually, it all goes through the same machine. But if you pay the $16, they don't spray up underneath the car. They don't use a couple of different chemicals. They don't put the polish on at the end. It's just blown dry. A few little things. So it's actually about $10 more to get the full oil, lube, and filter there. Yeah, I thought it was pricey too, but I thought, I'm not one to do a lot of.
Did you say oil, lube, and filter?
I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, it's car wash.
Okay, just a car wash. Yeah,
that's a good deal. You know what an oil, lube, and filter costs? That's nearly $100.
It's $30 over here.
Good grief! I can do it myself for about 20.
$30. Well,
yeah,
that's a little different. You can always do it yourself for less. That's for sure. But you couldn't buy the oil here for 20.
Dang.
You could not. Plus, this is a car that requires synthetic oil, so it's a little bit more expensive to change the oil on this one.
I'm not sure. I think that's all a scam. Nothing requires synthetic oil. If oil is oil, you know what I mean? It'll lubricate, it'll cool, it'll do
I'll
stuff.
tell you right now, on my motorcycle, if you don't put the right oil in it, it is fucked. So I don't know about cars that much, but I'll tell you for sure. My oil, if you put oil in my bike that's too slippery, you won't drive it. It won't go. It requires an oil that has a certain exact amount of slip because the same oil is used in the transmission as in the engine.
Is it a Honda?
It's a Yamaha V-twin.
Oh my, nice. That's a bad motherfucker. That's a bad motherfucker.
Nice and loud.
For a rice burner.
Yeah, for a rice
burner. It's only 1/3 the price of a similar Harley. So I'm there. I can't afford 15, but I do got 5. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Yamaha is nothing to shake a stick at. I tell you what.
Well, all I gotta say to Harley is build a piano, buddy.
Yeah, back in the day, I was always a Suzuki freak, except for dirt bikes. No, I like my Yamaha dirt bikes.
I thought Indian was everybody loved.
I was all about Kawasaki. Kawasaki was my first bike and my last bike.
Kawasaki was the dealership that was right close to my home and nurtured all my dreams. They made sure I left with every flyer, every pamphlet for every bike, and I put them on my wall. I did. I lined the wall with them in my bedroom, motorcycles down the one side. But
Right.
my first
Crotch
bike was a
rockets
Suzuki.
or cruisers?
Whatever they give me a picture of, I'd put on the wall, right from the dirt bikes to the street bikes. But
But
remember,
like
they brought up they said road
cruiser?
loan CSR. Oh,
Yeah.
again, it didn't matter to me. I just wanted a motorcycle at that point. I was just a
Right.
dreaming kid. But my first bike, I bought the Suzuki GS650L, and it was a cruiser style bike. But
It
what
was
was
a low
cool about it,
rider.
yeah, kind of.
Nice.
But
I
what was
had an
cool about it was,
850L.
well, you had the same thing going for you then. My 650L was a 4-cylinder bike, and a 650 that's a 4-cylinder was kind of unheard of. So you'd walk on normal 2-cylinder 750s, but that
Yeah.
850 GS, that was faster yet.
Oh, that 850, that thing was a rocket.
Yes. I only had the
I,
650, but the
I don't want to
4-cylinder
bring it up.
inline, that
But
thing.
one of my friends died on one of those, on a GS 650 or a GS 850. Unfortunate.
Oh,
He came home from the bar, and then he was at home. Should have fucking stayed home. But he got on his bike, which was a GS 850, and wasn't an L, and he hit a fucking pole, fucker.
Mm.
God damn it. Yeah.
Yeah, I did that when I was 16. Had a Couldn't afford a bigger one, so I had a GS 250 and was racing this knucklehead on a road I wasn't familiar with,
mm.
and I lost it. Got over off the side of the road in the gravel, and it flipped sideways and slammed me right into a telephone pole, and then the bike landed on my legs.
Oops.
Mm.
Well, you could have picked a heavier bike. At least it was a
Yeah,
lift bike.
yeah. I still ended up with like I could. I woke up and three black guys were looking at me, and they saw it. It was like, man, I thought you was dead. They helped me sit up. I took my helmet off and I passed out again. Woke up and I couldn't figure out why my leg was hurting so bad. So I reached down with one arm because my left shoulder was dislocated from hitting that telephone pole. And I slid my pants leg up and I got like 4 inches of bone sticking out of my leg. I'm like, oh God.
That's a long day.
Yeah, that was a long few months.
Mm.
I only got into one stupid accident with my motorcycle where it was funny. It was on the 650, and the guy I bought it off of was driving a standard van, and he was on the street, and there he was. So I drove up quick and caught up to the back of the van, and he realized it was me. So we were coming up to a corner, and we were in the left turn lane, and I wheedled in between the center median curb and what the hell? And the driver's side. So we were actually just sitting there talking, waiting on the light. And when the light went, I wasn't watching, but he was. So right away, he took off, leaving me standing there, which was fine. I'm going to catch up to him. So I roll on the throttle, and now I'm catching up to the back of this van right quick. Except that all of a sudden there's smoke coming off the back tires of the van. So now
Oh,
I'm on the binders as quick as I can get. The front tire impacts the back of the van. The shocks take up the impact, and I go over the handlebars. And I'm a
mm.
big man, and I don't know if I started laughing on the way or after, but I started laughing because it was so funny. The sensation of being lifted out of my situation and propelled
Did you
over the
go
bars.
over the van?
I went over the bars, but I tucked my shoulder and I
Over
rolled
the
it out.
van?
No, not over the van. I just
Oh,
glanced off the back of the van, but I went over the shoulder, over the bars of the bike. But
oh
I kind of
my.
bounced off the back of the van. But it was I was uninjured and laughing my fucking ass off. When he came to the back of the van, white as a ghost, figuring I was dead. That was funny. That was hilarious. And
Mm.
I bent the front fender a little bit. I had to grab it with a set of pliers and bend it back out.
Hey, no harm, no foul.
No harm, no foul.
Anybody that's put many miles on a motorcycle has got some kind of story to tell.
Oh yeah,
Every one of us.
I got 3 or
Mine's
4.
mild compared to some.
Oh man, I've had so many horrible dirt bike. I used to race dirt bikes when I was a kid, and I've been over the handlebars so many times I couldn't count.
I've done it
Yeah,
on a regular bicycle a bunch of
I never
times.
fucked with dirt bikes. I was always a street bike guy myself.
I once did it delivering the newspaper. You know, when you had the newspaper carrier on the front of your bike, that metal one, you could put your
Yeah.
paper bag in.
Yeah.
Oh, I went ass over tea kettle one time with a fucking load of papers on the front. That was funny.
Ass over tea kettle. I thought I was the only one that ever said that.
Yeah, it's imagine. I'd like people to help rather than laugh, but okay.
I wonder how that got transmitted from Vancouver to Tennessee. Ass over tea kettle. I never heard of it myself.
Yep.
Rez is here. She's got a tricycle.
Resnay in the house.
Resonate.
Hiya. Come on up, sister, if you want to.
Everybody loves Rez. Just not as much as me.
Remember that TV show? Is that where you got Everybody Loves Ray?
Everybody loves Raymond.
That wasn't a
No,
terrible show.
Everybody hates Chris. Everybody hates Chris.
I didn't think that show was very good. So
Probably wasn't. It didn't stay on.
and the one they got the one with Rock when he's supposed to be young, the Rock. I don't like that one either.
Everybody hates Chris.
No, not Chris Rock. It's The Rock. No, he was talking about The Rock. Dwayne, whatever his name.
Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson, not Chris
Yeah.
Rock.
AKA piece of shit.
Yeah, turncoat.
Turncoat. I haven't heard that for a while. Oh,
Yeah,
my.
he's got his head so far up Oprah's ass he can't even see the light of day.
Well, at least he isn't over in China like Rodman.
And he's not racist, so that's something.
Well, Rodman's a nutcase.
I would not want to coach him, no doubt, in his prime. He's a problem child. Acts like a kid.
but when it came to defense and rebounding, there was nobody better.
Well, defense was fouling people. Rebounding, he was pretty good. He knew where the ball was going to go.
No, he wasn't pretty good. He was the best.
Well, he's not all time. He doesn't have the all time number of rebounds.
Who does?
Well, that's because he got suspended so many times for fighting.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, who has the record, brother? I'm just curious. If you know he doesn't have it, then you must know who does have it.
Yeah, no. It's the all-time rebounder. I think it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, that makes sense because he was 27 feet tall.
And I think the Mailman Malone might have been second. Take it back. I think Mailman beat him. I think Mailman passed him. I think he's the all-time rebounder.
The Mailman, Post Malone. Or, I mean,
Karl Malone.
Yeah, Karl Malone. I wonder if that's where Post Malone stole his name from. Because his name ain't Post Malone. His name is like
it could be because he played the post, and his name was Malone.
No, none of that's not his real name. He just came up with that.
Now, Pops is talking about Post Malone, the singer.
Yeah.
That's not his real name.
Where's he from?
Madonna's real name ain't fucking Madonna. I gotta tell you what.
It's Greasy Hoe.
Yeah, Elton John's name ain't Elton John.
No.
It's the Krusty Queer.
And Alice Cooper's real name's not Alice Cooper.
Yeah, they got stage names. Baby, every stripper you ever met, her name ain't Cinnamon or fucking Cheyenne. Come on, bro. Yeah, they all got stage names, and it's cool.
It's still Wilt Chamberlain. He got the most rebounds.
Wilt Chamberlain, okay.
Well, that makes
I
sense
think
too,
Kareem
because
must
he
be
played
second.
about what 60 years. Wilt the stilt.
No, Wilt he could have played longer. He stopped that and started playing professional volleyball. He was really good at volleyball.
No dude should play volleyball. I'm sorry.
He was awesome, dude. He was an athlete and a half. I mean, he was so strong. He was probably the strongest big dude that ever played in the NBA. And he won the act too, you know. He was in
Never did
was in a
get
lot.
into NBA, man. That's the one. Well, I guess that's not the one. I never got into baseball, basketball, soccer, badminton, bowling.
Same here.
It's only football for me. But anyway, let's do a song. I got to take a break.
Shake it more than twice. You're playing with it.
Well, I'd rather play the live.
Third. Robin was
This is the
23rd.
live version. Here we go. I'll be right back. Stay in there. Don't leave.
Yes, sir.
I often imagine that if there were a truck stop on Interstate 80 right up there where the Lincoln Monument is, between Cheyenne and Laramie, that would about be where this song is set, I guess.
The lights of Cheyenne.
And in Laramie. That would about be where this song is set, I guess.
Turned a little bit, actually.
That's a Wilt Chamberlain guitar right there.
Yes, sir.
Bye, Rezzy. Love you, darling.
Out of the freeway first of all.
Good night, Rezzy.
Look off down the highway at the glittering lights, like windshield glass on the shoulder at night, as the diesels come grinding on up from the plains, all punched up like pearls on a string. I guess time don't mean nothing, not nothing at all. And out on the horizon, the broken stars fall. Old broken stars, they fall down on the land and get mixed in together with the lights of
Cheyenne. Hardcore, what's up, mama?
all night, and I'm down in my back. I've been working the counter to take up the slack, 'cause the money tree's light and the whiskey stream's low. And you ain't worked a week since July. You say the gravel pits are hiring after the first, but you don't have the nature for that kind of work. You might get an iron, but you won't make a hand. And I'll still be here looking at the lights of Cheyenne. You stand in the sky with your feet on the ground, never suspecting a thing. But if the sky were to move, you might never be found, never be heard from again. We go on good behavior when our youngest comes in. She comes up from Boulder, but she don't stay long. And that oldest still fights me like she was 18. She
stopped in for a six-pack a while ago.
She's got a cowboy problem, and this last one's a sight. He's all dressed up like Gunsmoke for Saturday night. And they were off to the bars for a lack of a plan, racing those stars to the lights to shine.
My cat wants to sing. He's feeling it, baby. Are you feeling it? My cat wants in on me. Okay. You're fine. You're fine.
You've kept all that meanness inside you so long. You'd fight with a fence post if it looked at you wrong. Well, a post won't hit back, and it won't call the law. I look at you right, or I don't look at all. Now take a crumpled up soft pack and give it a shake. Out by the dumpster on a cigarette break, with one eye swole up from the back of your hand, and the other eye fixed on the lights to shine. You stand in the sky with your feet on the ground, never suspecting a thing. But if the sky were to move, you might never be found, never be heard from again. Now there's antelope grazing in range of my gun, but come opening weekend, you won't see a one. They'll vanish like ghosts, 'cause somehow they know. But now they're up to the fence in the early dawn. It's warming up nicely for this time of year. The creeks are still frozen, but the roads are all clear. And I don't have it in me to make one more stand, though I never much cared for the lights to shine.
Oh my! That is how you do it right there.
I remember I used to see the lights of Cheyenne on a regular basis many, many moons ago.
How'd they look?
Looked pretty good to me when I was a kid, because I knew there were restaurants up there.
Is that McDonald's? I can see it. Daddy, keep going. Nope. We're out of here. We're leaving.
Yeah. The only thing we had anywhere within like 40 miles of where we lived was an A&W root beer stand. And I loved that place.
Hell yeah. I remember it. Back when it was good. Nowadays,
Yeah, when they had the frosty mugs, and
yes, they don't have that shit no more.
Yeah, boy, that was, when you're a little kid, that was like going to heaven, stopping at A&W.
Yeah. And then they would also sell a gallon root beers, 1 gallon. Remember that? Yeah,
You talking about A&W?
Yeah, fucking A.
We used to have a drive-in A&W here.
That's the same thing out there in Wyoming. When I lived out there, it was just basically kind of like a Sonic today.
Yeah, except way better.
Way better.
Without no millennials working there.
Shit. Yeah. A&W was the shit.
Yeah, and you ordered it, and they brought a tray out there to you.
Yes.
Yep.
Flatter than a tabletop. Makes you wonder why they stopped here. Wagon must have lost a wheel where they lacked ambition. In the great migration west, separated from the rest. Though they might have tried their best, they never caught the sun. So they sunk some roots down in this dirt to keep from blowing off the earth. They built a town right here. When the dust had all but cleared, they called it level land. Right again. Level land.
Level land.
Granddad grew traveling weights, stood on his own 2 feet. His mind got incomplete and they put him in the home. Daddy's cotton grows so high, sucks the water table dry. His rolling sprinklers circle by, bleeding into the bone. And I won't be here when there comes a day it all dries up and blows away. I hang around just to see, but they never have much use for me in Level Land. They don't understand me out in Level Land. And I watch those jet trails coming up that big blue sky. Coast to coasters, watch 'em go. Now don't blame the one down bit if they never look down on this. Not much down here they wanna know. Just Level Land. Arms you can portion in, nothing but Level Land. Mama used to roll her hair back before the central air. We'd sit outside and watch the stars at night. She'd tell me to make a wish. I'd wish we both could fly. Don't think she'd sing the sky since we got the satellite dish. And I can hear them marching down, doing the best they can to play. Smoke on the water, joy to the world. Paid up all my debts, got some change left over, yeah, but I'm getting on a whisper jet. Gonna fly as far as I can get in Level Land. Done the best I can out in Level Land.
Oh my! Shout out to Level Land. Level land. That's all we have here is level land here on the flat earth. All right. I had to slip that in. Up next, we got Badfinger, babe. Get her done. Let's check this one out.
Yes, I got what I deserve. Kept you waiting there too long, my love. All that time without a word. Didn't know you think that I'd forget. I'd regret.
The special love I have for you.
Thank you, darling.
Hello, darling.
Been a long time.
All the days became so long. Did you really think I'd do you wrong? Dixie, when I let you go, thought you'd realize I would know, I would show special love I have for you.
My baby blue.
What can I do? What can I say? Except I want you on my side. How can I show me the way? Don't you know time to try? Guess that's all I have to say. Except the feeling just grows stronger every day. Just one thing before I go. Take good care, baby. Let me know. Let it go.
Special love I have for you.
Dixie dear.
That one brings back memories.